stay holding still. Salt sits on my collarbone, the way afternoon just does. Unhurried, warm without a reason. The nylon string, 2 tables over, hum something half remembered. I don't reach for the name of it, I let it pass like weather. A cold glass sweats beside my head, the ice gone soft and quiet. I watch the ring it leaves behind and think of nothing pressing. The tide comes easy, easy. It doesn't ask. The tide comes easy. A palm bends slow above the path, its shadow crossing, crossing the bright white concrete back again. That pendulum of softer light. Someone somewhere laughs, the kind that needs no punchline. I breathe in, breathe out, and the afternoon shifts slightly, the way a room does when a door opens somewhere else. The tide comes easy, easy. Nothing pulls. The tide moves easy. There's a word for days like this, I've never learned it. Something coastal, something unhurried. A feeling that arrived before I noticed wanting it. Maybe that's the thing, the best things come the way the water comes. Not asked for, not announced. Salt air, the string still humming low. A Tuesday holding me just so. The tide comes in, it always does. You spread your towel on the afternoon where the palm shade falls in slow diagonals. A cold drink sweating on the armrest, leaving rings on nothing permanent. The salt air lifts the edge of your hair, you don't reach to hold it down. And I watch you, watch the water, like you're reading something written there in a language almost finished. What do you do with sea glass? Something broken, worn so soft it shines. Do you keep it in a jar beside the window, or just leave it where the shoreline finds? What do you do with sea glass? The afternoon is folding into amber, the nylon string guitar from somewhere close drifts between the conversations, the way you thought you haven't named yet goes. A season at the table nearly over, you pour what's left, don't say a word. And I watch you trace the rim of something you're not ready yet to name, while the light decides for both of us. What do you do with sea glass? Something broken, one so soft it shines. Do you keep it in a jar beside the window, or just leave it where the shoreline finds? What do you do or bring it home and call it what it was. What do you do? A sea glass. What do you do? A sea glass. The tide comes in. You're still here. So am I. The tide comes in. The city lets its shoulders drop around 2 in the morning. Headlights drawing long, slow lines across the wet pavement below. We lean against the open sill, salt air moving through the curtain. Something in the dark still humming like a note no one agreed to play. We drift and haze into the space between the hours. We drift and haze, no harbor and no hurry. We drift, we haze, and let the night hold what we couldn't say. The glass left sweating on the ledge, the ice gone small and quiet. We've been here before, I think, in some other summer, some other skin. Your shoulder warm against the window frame, a street lamp through the gauze. The world reduced to this one room. Whatever it is that stays, we drift and haze into the pull of something softer. We drift and haze to shadows in the ember. We drift, we haze, and let the night hold what we couldn't say. By now the bars have all gone dark. The last voice floated off somewhere. A palm branch scrapes the outside wall, the only sound still keeping time. I don't need a name for this, just the weight of you beside me. The tide of your breathing low, and even as a hymn, we drift and haze. God, we drift into the ache of what is easy. We drift and haze, finally found in all this formless. We drift, we haze, and we let the night hold everything. Nylon string hums low beneath her open window. Salt air moving through the screen like something almost said. She wraps both hands around her cup, watches nothing in particular. The way the light arrives before she's thought to name it. Branch lifts and settles, lifts again. She counts without meaning to. Somewhere a door clicks shut, somebody's heading out to sea, or maybe just to work, she doesn't wonder which. The tide coming in, cool and slow across her feet. Nothing urgent now, no words she has to keep. The sand holds yesterday's footprints. One last hour before the water smooths them gentle, the way forgetting can be kind. The tide coming in, all that arriving soft and patient. She breathes, the string still hums. The morning keeps on being morning. I'm writing this to you from a gray and gentle morning. Curtains half drawn, tea going cold beside me. Imagining the salt air and the way a nylon string sounds when the afternoon just opens like a door. Somewhere in the somewhere of a summer I keep almost reaching. There's a table and a cold drink, sweating rings into the wood. We'll go barefoot in the afternoon and leave the hours where they fall. That's the only plan I'm writing down. No plan at all. I can see the palm shade swaying slow across the bright white sand. Your hat tipped low, one shoulder catching light. The sea saying nothing that we haven't quietly known since the very first evening that we didn't say goodnight. Rain keeps its own time, patient without asking. Maybe longing works the same slow way, just pulling in the quiet till the sun comes. We'll go barefoot in the afternoon. No shoes, no clocks, no needing more. Just the warmth of what we haven't touched yet, asking at the door. We'll go barefoot in the afternoon. No shoes, no clocks, no needing more. Just the warmth of what we haven't touched yet, asking at the door. Still raining here, still writing I was somewhere between the lamplight and the last pale streak of afternoon. Your glass left a ring on the table, cold against that heat, that slow perfume. Salt air drifting through the open railing, nylon strings from somewhere down the road. I was only half convinced it happened. Dusk has a way of softening what you know. This is my Copacabana Reverie. I keep it where the light goes soft. This is my Copacabana Reverie. Now I piece it back in small details, the way the palm fronds caught and let you go. Shadow, then a sliver of your shoulder, the sky deciding what color it would show. Something in you shifted just that moment, leaned a little closer, said my name so low. I almost reached the dark, came in so gently. That's the part I never quite let go. This is my Copacabana Reverie. I keep it where the light won't fade. This is my Copacabana Reverie, the one I almost stayed. Arriving on that corner, I keep arriving too. Just before the dark completes the picture, just before I lose the view. This is my Copacabana Reverie. I keep it where the light won't fade. This is my Copacabana Reverie. The one I almost stayed. The salt air hangs between us, warm on one side, cool where the palm throws its shadow. You sit so still the afternoon, almost forgets to move. A cold drink sweats against your hand, there ring water on the table. Gone the moment it appears, now here, now nowhere. Is this the Hibiscus Hour, when the red blooms open and the light won't commit, neither staying or leaving you? Do you even know the difference between almost and enough? The tide comes comes close, then thinks better of it, pulling back like a word you nearly said at noon. The near shore bright, the far horizon blurred. A gull cuts the sky in two directions, once toward the sun, once toward the shade. You watch it go, the way you've always watched things go. Is this the hibiscus hour, when the red blooms open and the light won't commit, neither staying nor leaving you? Do you even know the difference between almost and enough? And here's where the honey slows, thought thickens in the midday heat. The before of you, the after of you, pressing against this single swollen moment, like a door that won't quite close. You were far when I needed you near. You are near now, and I'm not sure what that asks of me. Is this the hibiscus hour, when the red blooms open and the light won't commit, neither staying nor leaving you? Do you even know the difference between almost and enough? And enough. And enough. The hibiscus hour, still open. A Tuesday unremarkable and slow. We found a table with a palm shade swayed, salt air threading through the nylon strings. Somebody played 2 doors away. Your glass was sweating in the afternoon. A ring of coal left on the wooden rail. We weren't waiting for a single thing, that was everything. Aquarela breeze, watercolor soft and running at the edges, painting us in colors we can't keep. The tide was turning somewhere past the pier. We heard it shift before we saw it move. The shadow crossed the awning, then was gone. The light returned a slightly different hue. Something in the rhythm of our breathing matched the tempo of the afternoon. I felt it first and didn't say a word. You felt it too. Aquarela breeze, watercolor soft and running at the edges, painting us in colors we can't keep, painting us in colors that we need. These ordinary hours have a way. We only notice as they start to lean. The way that jasmine lifted on the air. The way you turn to face me in the in-between. Nothing announced, nothing declared, only this, the gathering, the hush, the sense that what we are is still becoming. The Aquarela Breeze, watercolor soft and running at the edges, painting us in colors we can't keep, painting us in colors that we need, still becoming, still becoming. She sits beneath the palm shade, barely still, one sandal loose, her glass wet in cold rings. Onto the wooden table, the ice is almost gone. The afternoon is thinning at the edge, the light's still warm but leaning, leaning along. She counts the shadows like she's counting down. Soft Samba Noon, the last sweet hour before the sun moves on. Salt air turning slow through her open hands. A folded note she hasn't read sits dry beside the sweating glass. She smooths its crease, runs one finger along the fold, and lets it rest again. The nylon strings still ring across the square. Someone somewhere playing what she knows. Her lips just move, no sound. Before the sun moves on, salt air turning slow through her open hands. She's been here every season, watched the tide make up its mind. But something in the stillness now feels differently inclined. She lifts her glass. Taste only water, warm. Soft Samba Noon, the very last she finally understands. Salt air moving through her open hands. city's breathing out. The last glass glass empties on the corner bar. Headlights drawing long and slow. You step outside where the salt air lifts the hem of something almost said. You'll find the fig tree shade at noon, but tonight you're still out in the open. A cold drink sweating on the table, everything unhurried, nothing named. You watch the neon soften into water and wonder what the morning owes you. You'll find the fig tree shade at noon, but tonight you're still out in the open. Maybe there's a hand that fits the quiet. Maybe there's a voice low as the tide. The nylon string comes drifting from somewhere, and the whole street slows to hear it breathe. That's when you'll know the shelter was already here. You rest beneath the fig tree shade, and all that open sky will finally feel like yours. Yeah, like yours. Yeah, like yours. Before I find a word for it, the salt air finds me first. That particular quiet when the light hasn't decided yet what color it wants to be. My fingers around the glass, cold and sweating in the early heat, and somewhere a string is ringing just once, like a question I didn't ask aloud. The palm fronds make their slow agreement with something the wind said. I don't move, the espresso cuts through the milk in a ribbon going gold, and I think of nothing, which is the closest I get to thinking of you. This is the Cortado Sunrise, light before it names itself. This is the Cortado Sunrise, warm before I'm ready. Something is about to shift. I feel it in the way the air holds its breath between the swells, the way I keep returning to the rim of this cup like a threshold. I keep almost crossing. This is the Cortado Sunrise, light before it names itself. Hear the Cortado Sunrise, and I am almost ready. I set the glass down. I stay.
Sunday rain on the glass. I'm writing you from a cafe table. Window fog, the street below gone soft and silver. Somewhere out there, salt air drifts through nylon strings. Somebody's playing across the square, and I think of you the way you leaned into the afternoon like it owed you something. But rain has a way of slowing every thought down to the one you keep avoiding. Do you still take the long way? Do you let the promenade stroll carry you somewhere you didn't mean to go? Is there still someone walking beside you in the slow part? Or does the shore just hold the question I can't close? I remember a cold drink, sweating in the sun, the glass leaving rings on the rail, and your laugh half swallowed by the tide coming in. Palm shade crossing your shoulder like it was marking time, and neither of us noticing. The afternoon was nearly gone. Here's what I finally know: it wasn't the place to light the season. It was the way you move, like you belong to no particular hour. And I just wanted to be that unhurried beside you. Do you still take the long way? Do you let the promenade stroll pull you to the edge of something almost named? I'm still at the table, rain still soft against the glass, and every slow step of that shore just calls your name.
There, we almost forgot. The chair scraped early against the tile before the room had decided what it was. That hour when lamplight and the last of sky argue quietly over everything. You turned your cup, watching the creamer swirl and settle, and neither of us said the word for what we felt, because the word would have been too large for a table that small. Chuva Pequena, little rain on a dry afternoon. Chuva Pequena, the kind that makes you look up slow. Chuva Pequena, we were already soaked before we knew. Someone had chalked the specials on the board in handwriting that leaned like it was tired, And I remember thinking, this is it. This ordinary room is where it turns. The window blurred the street to watercolor. You reached across for nothing, just to reach that small gesture. The whole evening hinging on it, gentle and irreversible. Chuva Pequena, little rain on a dry afternoon. Chuva Pequena, the kind that makes you look up slow. Chuva Pequena, we were already soaked before we knew. We piece it back together now. The tire, the cup, the leaning chalk, and find it holds how it was enough. Chuva Pequena, Chuva Pequena.
She sits where the shade ends and the light begins. One hand loose, one hand certain, a coffee growing cold beside a book left open, the page she never turned. Far away, she's wholly here, still outside, something turning in. The courtyard loud with sparrows, and she quiet as a hell knows. Sunlight lands on her moving shoulder, the waltz of the breeze, the Valsa da Brisa, warm against the window, cool inside the glass. Now the midday thickens, thought moves slow as amber, but her eyes catch something sharp, a sail gone wide against the dark green water, near enough to name, too far to call. Then she smiles, not at someone, not at nothing, at the between, the groove of it, bright and clean, snapping open like a shutter in the sun. Sunlight lands on her moving shoulder, the waltz of the breeze, the Valsa da Brisa, warm against the window, cool inside the glass. And this is the turn, watching her you feel it too, that everything arriving, everything already gone, are the same slow music she always knew. Sunlight lands on her moving shoulder, the waltz of the breeze, the Valsa da Brisa, warm against the window, cool inside the glass, warm against the window, cool inside the glass, cool inside the glass.
table near the window where the 3 o'clock light falls without wanting anything, just pools on the tile, pale and patient. A ceiling fan turning, barely half its own ambition, moving the air the way a thought moves when it's almost a decision. Dusk on Ipanema comes so slowly, you won't notice till the sky is already gone. You'll hear the espresso cup replace the street vendor 2 floors below, a child's sandal on the staircase, then nothing, then the sea. Somewhere a shutter drifts against the salt warm afternoon, and you'll think of me without meaning to, the way dust moves through a quiet room. Dusk on Ipanema comes so slowly, you won't notice till the sky is already gone. And that will be the moment, not the evening, not the tide, just an ordinary Wednesday, holding still just long enough for something true to pass through it. I'll be there or I won't, but you'll feel the hour like a hand you almost took. Glass towers hold the late sun like something borrowed, almost gold. I'm walking slow between the buildings, coffee warm against my palm, watching everyone move somewhere while I'm still deciding where I've gone. The city doesn't ask me anything, the light just quietly descends. This is coconut dusk, sweet before it disappears. Coconut dusk, I finally see you clear. A vendor folds his awning gently, pigeons lift from the fountain rim. The sidewalk thins to just a handful of strangers in their evening skin. I notice how the air smells different when something good is giving in. Not an ending, not exactly, more a softening of the frame. This is coconut dusk, sweet before it disappears. Coconut dusk, and I finally see you clear. I've been holding this too carefully, afraid to taste what couldn't stay. But sweetness doesn't ask permission, it just opens, then gives way. The towers blush their deepest amber. I let you go, I meant to say thank you for the whole slow season. Thank you for this fading day. This was coconut dusk, rich and warm and almost gone. Coconut dusk, now I can finally move on. Sweet while it was here,
You're sitting with the window open, watching amber blur across the street below. Rain collecting on the sill, the city folding into itself slow. Is this what you call belonging somewhere? This veranda haze, this almost warmth that hangs and doesn't lift. Tell me where you go when the last light drips. Cab goes by, its headlights trailing, long and gold across the puddled lane. One coat left on the back of your chair, the room still holding someone else's name. Is this what you call belonging somewhere? This veranda haze, this almost warmth that hangs and doesn't lift. Tell me where you go when the last light drifts. The rain slows to a quieter thing, tapping the tin above like someone kind. You pour the last of something warm and sit a little longer with your mind. Maybe this is what belonging feels like. Not arrival, just the haze that settles soft and lets you breathe. The window fog, your name still on the glass, still on the glass.
Before the words come, before even the window opens, we are here, somewhere between sleep and salt air. Your hand at the small of my back, like a question that already knows its answer. The candle has burned itself, almost on us now, a thin white thing, telling the hour without a clock. We count the wax, we count the light, 3 beats at a time, finding the same slow pulse without trying. This is the tropic pause, where nothing moves but everything settles. This is the tropic pause, the held breath of a morning that won't ask us to explain ourselves. This is the pause, and we are already home. Through is the tropic pause, where nothing moves but everything settles. This is the tropic pause, the held breath of a morning that won't ask us to explain ourselves. This is the pause, and we are already home. Still here, still warm, still the pause.
Rain on the glass, Sunday going nowhere. She keeps his letters in a drawer beside the window where the light comes thin. Reads them slow on rainy afternoons, the way you taste something you can't have again. The cigarette smoke threads through blue light, curling toward the ceiling, no particular hurry. She doesn't rush the ending anymore. She's learned to let a moment carry something sweeten as they go. The ones we hold a little loosely know. Cane sugar days, slow and amber at the rim. The piano player's last chord still hanging in the dim. Outside the gutters fill and overflow. A neighbor's radio, half a melody. She folds the page back along its crease, careful like returning something gently. The clock on the mantel ticks behind her, shoes still on, coat still across the chair. She'll answer him, she's nearly ready. She just needs the afternoon right there. There's a tenderness in waiting that no urgency can hold. The way the rain slows to a quiet and the evening starts to fold. She traces his name once, doesn't say a word aloud. Some things live better in the almost than if spoken into sound. Cane sugar days, nothing sharp, nothing thin. The piano player's last chord and the hush that lives within. Cane sugar days, nothing sharp, nothing thin. The piano player's last chord and the hush that lives within. She seals the envelope, sets it by the door, lets the afternoon remain. dark settles in. You'll remember standing at the edge of water, the light at that exact angle, tender, almost guilty, gilding everything for 20 minutes, nothing more. The way it touched the shoulder of a stranger passing, and you thought, that must be what careful love looks like from a certain distance. The sea foam drifts and doesn't ask to stay. You held something open, then let the water say. Somewhere in the piecing back together, you'll find the shadows growing long and soft across the sand. A cup still warm, a table no one cleared, the small indulgent weight of an unhurried afternoon, fading at the edges where one thing quietly becomes another, without announcement. The sea foam drifts and doesn't ask to stay. You held something open, then let the water say. By the warmth it left behind, not the leaving, just the warmth